Time for an American Family News Update. I'm Bronson Woodruff. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is claiming that the United States is withholding weapons needed for the war in Gaza. Netanyahu implied in a video released on Tuesday that the holdup was slowing Israel's offensive in the southern Gaza city of Rafah. President Biden has delayed delivering certain heavy bombs to Israel since May. There has been over reported concerns about killing civilians in Gaza. However, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said on Tuesday that those 2,000-pound bombs are the only weapons under review. He told reporters that, quote, everything else is moving as it normally would. The Israeli offensive now is in its 9th month. Israel blames civilian deaths on Hamas, saying that Hamas terrorists operate among the population. Israel launched the war after Hamas terrorists massacred more than 1,200 Israeli men, women, and children on October 7th. The terrorists also took about 250 people hostage. Some of those have been released or rescued by the Israeli forces. Utah Republican Governor Spencer Cox accuses Denver Mayor Mike Johnston of sending several thousand illegal aliens to Utah without proper approval. Speaking to Fox Business's Mornings with Maria, the Utah Representative Burgess Owens expresses his disapproval of Johnston's handling of the incoming immigrants.
It says a lot about the hard hearts of the leftists, the Marxist left. You have a city, Denver. They are a sanctuary, which says they welcome these people to come in there, and then once they get there, they just push them out any place across the country without any support, any desire to wonder what's happening with them.
This comes as a number of Republican governors have been sending illegals and asylum seekers to cities who are led by Democrats, claiming it's not their job to handle the issue. Virginia spokesperson for the Denver mayor claims that the majority of the illegals in the city arrived on buses chartered from Texas and, quote, had no intention of ever coming to Denver. New polls from CNN have sparked concerns that President Biden's support may be slipping with minority voters. Utah Congressman Burgess Owens weighed in on this on Fox Business's Mornings with Maria.
They're speechless because they do not believe that we do not think with our skin. They're speechless because they believe all they have to do is give misery, and we become so dependent that we don't think anymore. Now, what's happening right now is American people across the board, we're asking those questions. We want to live the American dream. We want our families to grow. We want our kids to be educated.
The poll found President Biden's support among black voters is down. That's compared to 2020. However, a Fox News poll shows the president does still receive 72% support from black voters. Deepfake pornography has become a growing issue online. It's prompting a bipartisan group of senators to respond with new legislation. Texas Senator Ted Cruz offered his reaction on the issue. He offered his reaction to the issue on Fox and Friends.
No, it's a horrific problem, and it's exploding. We're seeing thousands and thousands of deep fakes, and they almost all target women and target teenage girls.
It's called the Take It Down Act. This act will criminalize knowingly publishing deepfake pornography online, and it'll require social media companies to remove deepfake pictures within 48 hours. Social media company Snapchat responded, it emphasizing that they do not allow pornography on their platform. Southern Texas is bracing for a lot of rain from what's expected to be a tropical storm. Eben Brown reports.
The South Texas coastline from the Rio Grande to near Galveston remains under a tropical storm warning as a potential cyclone approaches Mexico. It is expected to bring considerable rainfall to Texas, as much as 15 inches in some spots, and risks of flash flooding and storm surge abound. Surge will even be present as far away as Louisiana. The storm's field is quite large, with gale-force winds extending more than 400 miles to the north of the center. The forecasters believe this will qualify as the year's first Atlantic tropical cyclone later today or early tomorrow. Eben Brown, Fox News.
That'll do it for this American Family News Update. Be sure and check out our website, afn.net, for much more news from a Christian perspective. I'm Bronson Woodruff.